Has the rock hiding craze hit your area yet? It's a community game where people decorate ordinary rocks and hide them in public areas. If you find a rock, you can either keep it or re-hide it for someone else to find. You can share what you make and find on social media. Today I'm going to show you how I decorate my rocks, so you can join in the fun. First, you'll need to find some smooth rocks. I found most of these when I tilled my garden, but you can also find rocks in nature. Medium-sized rocks are easier to draw on, but I prefer the smaller rocks because they're trickier for rock hunters to find. Rinse and dry the rocks. I like to add a primer coat of white acrylic paint because it makes my colors pop. I recommend covering your work area in newspaper or wrapping paper to keep your desk clean. Let the paint dry completely before moving on to the next step. Some people like to just use acrylic paint on their rocks, but paint can be messy and it's hard to add detail on smaller rocks. Other people use markers, but they don't show up as well as paint does. I think the best solution is to use markers that have paint-like ink. I love these Permapaque Markers by Sakura. They contain opaque ink that has the vibrancy and coverage of paint. They have dual-tip markers with a chisel point and medium point, as well as fine-tipped markers. They're easy to control and mess-free. So, what can you draw on your rocks? Pretty much anything, as long as it's family-friendly. You never know who might find your rock. You can doodle food, animals, or pop culture characters. You can make designs and patterns, or try a landscape. You can even hand letter a positive message. I found that outlining my drawings with a black Permapaque marker makes them stand out more. I like to use the fine-tip markers for detail work, the medium point for filling in smaller areas, and the chisel tip for filling in backgrounds. Another nice thing about these markers is that the ink dries almost immediately, which makes the workflow much nicer.
I don't feel afraid to innovate. Don't miss a chance to be creative. Don't. Why don't I try this at home? Try this at home.
Permapaque markers come in a variety of colors, and there are even some metallic shades. I love the way this metallic green makes my emerald gem shine. But I think my favorite color to doodle with is this shimmery gold. It makes my pineapple doodle look polished. Don't forget to label your rocks with a hashtag if you hope to see it shared on social media. Many communities have Facebook pages, often the name of the city followed by rocks, such as Vancouver Rocks. Do a quick Google search to see if there's a group in your area. If not, you might want to consider starting one. My little town has 1,000 members, and our neighboring city has 12,000. Finally, spray your rocks with a clear coat to seal them and make them weather resistant. Pretty much any water-resistant clear spray paint or sealant will do. You can buy these in the hardware section of stores that sell house paint, or you can find them at craft stores. Be sure to spray in a well-ventilated area. Placing your rocks in a disposable pan or box We'll keep the spray where you want it. Allow to dry, and then it's time to hide. Public parks and nature trails are a great place to stash your rocks, but avoid placing them in grassy areas because they can damage lawnmowers. Never trespass, and only hide your rocks in locations that are safely accessible. Keep the game safe and fun for everyone. Once they're hidden, you have the option of posting a hint on social media for local rock hunters. Keep an eye on the page to see which of your rocks have been found. Rock decorating and hiding is a fun way to share small works of art with your community. Happy hunting! To learn more about Permapaque Markers, visit my sponsor's website, sakuraofamerica.com. For hundreds more crafting tutorials, visit my website at madebymarzipan.com.
Try this at home.